We're going to close out our portion of the concert today with a standard written by Joseph Zawinul, made famous by lots of different groups, but probably the biggest one would be the Buddy Rich Big Band. This is the recording I'm most familiar with. This is Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. And again, you're going to feature a couple soloists here in the middle. You're going to hear from Evan Oberle and Lauren Reimers on pianos playing together, Evie Morris again on Barry sax, again Aidan Tauke on alto, and again from Natalie Loring on the guitar, and just some nice ensemble work from everybody in this chart. We'll close out our portion today with Mercy, Mercy, Mercy.
Over here in the corner, I do want to say hello to our, I can't see her behind the pole, our very passionate former project director, Mary Rouse, over here in the corner. She put many years of passion into this program, and Junior High Dad's Day was her baby. So, hi, Mary. Also want to give a great big thank you to Kidder Music for sponsoring today's event. So thank you, Kidder Music. And truly a legend, Mary Jo Papich. I know, but truly, and I tried to match her today. She was a director at Woodruff High School for many years and at Roosevelt Magnet, and now is the founder of the Jazz Education Network, which is represented in 40 countries around the world. So awesome. Welcome, Mary Jo Papich.
First of all, great job. Was that wonderful? It was wonderful. You like my jacket? I wore it just for you guys. And you guys, okay? You're doing great work. You have a good teacher. You're good students. You're doing great work. how often do you rehearse, Eric?
About twice a week.
Okay, that's good. It shows. It shows you're rehearsing more than once a week. It really does. Hey, you're doing great work. I was thrilled to see you're doing a little swing because it's so easy for middle school directors not to do any swing. And what is the difference, kids? What's the difference between your concert band and your jazz band? And you've got, you've got a bigger than big, this is a big band. And that's great because if you don't have time for two bands, let them all experience jazz. And I see that in other groups, and I love that. I love that. So tell me, what's the difference? Yeah. It's a little different band, a little smaller, and it's some different instruments, yeah. And what else? Do you like the music? Why? Yeah.
I think that also a lot, generally, that people that run jazz bands are usually better bands.
You know, he might have a point there. That some of the best students are in here, so therefore you get to work and make it sound good. I like it. I like it. Well, do you tap your toe when you play this music? Yeah, yeah. And I like it when you, students, even on the floor back there, when you play, it's okay to externalize the beat. What do I mean by externalize? External, I want it to show, okay? And because if you're having fun and nodding your head or moving your toe in your shoe or whatever you're doing, isn't the audience going to enjoy it a little bit more? You're going to know that they're into it and there's no place they'd rather be. So you're doing some great things. And you got a big rhythm section over here, tuba, trombone. I love that you double. And what I'd like to do is just real quick make a good band maybe even a little bit better. Can we do that? Because you're doing great. Get up that, well, you just played Mercy, Mercy, so let's get that one up. I'm going to kind of go backwards. And as your teacher said, Joe Zawinul, actually, he wrote this, and you're going to hear Birdland from a band back here. He was a composer of that, too. Everybody loves Birdland. And Joe Zawinul is from Austria, actually, came here to play some jazz and made a big play with Herbie Hancock and all kinds of great guys. But this Mercy, Mercy was actually made popular way back before you were born with the Cannonball Adderley Quartet. Anybody know who Cannonball Adderley, what he played? Yes, saxophone. Okay, so, hey, here's what I'm going to say about Mercy. Great introduction, and then you play the big intro, and I want to go to the theme side.
The melody starts there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then 9. We'll start with 9. We'll start with 9. We'll get into that section there.
Yes. Play a little bit of that for me. 2. 2. Ready, and. Okay, stop. We're going to do a little bit more defined articulation to make, because back to the question we didn't answer. Difference between concert band, jazz band, little toe tap line. But it's basically style, because you can play any style in a jazz format. A style and interpretation. And what did I hear so many of you doing that was so great? When you did a little solo, what were you doing? What? You don't have to be so quiet. Yes, thank you. Improvising, taking a solo, a ride, a jam. And that's what makes you different from concert band, okay? And style. It's got a great style. Of course, jazz is all kinds of things. Here's what we're going to do. So this time when we play at 9, you're going to overemphasize the articulations. I want to hear do, dit, do, dit, do, da, 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 short, long, da, da, short, long, got it? 1, 2, just the horns. 1, 2, 9, play. It's starting to get better. I want to do even more, okay? Even shorter. It's okay in jazz band to cut off the tone with the tongue, okay? Do, 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 da, short, long. 1, 2, horns mean saxes. 2, ready, and. Was that better? Yeah, okay, with the rhythm. Here we go. Rhythm. You got to keep it steady. Who keeps time in the band? Well, you think the drummer, but actually it's everyone. Yeah, everybody keeps time in the band. So it's your responsibility. And you feel that beat dragging, okay? And bass band kicking in and a little louder and the other thing. I was turning it down. I was a little louder because they need your keyboard. You play the keyboard bass? Yeah.
They're both playing right the piano part.
Okay. And try to nail, get the hi-hat going and nail 2 and 4, you 2. Nail 2 and 4. Ding, down, down, and in swing. 1, 2, everybody now. 1, 2, steady, and. Great. Where's that number? So I'm not using this one.
In that section, it would be probably.
I want to take it right there.
Start right on 15, guys. 15, right on 15, going into 17.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Right on 15.
Crescendo, and then, even though it says MF, make it MP. Okay. Do whatever I'm doing up here, and they do have this arranger has that long, which I would change. But hey, here we go. 15, 2, crescendo on it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3. Crescendo. That's good. Now you never play that long, that note long again. Hey, I thought After Dark was pretty darn good. And the only thing I would say on there, I would like to hear at 17. And I want to make sure you go soft at 21. It's written in P. P does not mean powerful, right? So let's go at 17. Or should we just start it?
No, that's a good place. 17 is a good place to start. 17, everybody's playing there, and that gets it into that chalk, which actually we're talking about.
Give me tempo again.
Pop, booty.
You can tell he's had some jazz experience, though, because he sings the right syllables. Yeah. Go ahead and kick it if you want.
Here we go. 17. Ready? Everybody's in. 17. Dot, do, day. 17. Ready, go. Stop. Instead of da, da, it sounds boring. Can we make it do, dit, do, dit? Say it. 2, ready, say it. Okay, this time do it right there at 21. Say it and read the articulations while you're saying it. 1, 2, soft. Louder. Loud. You got it. Here, play it. Here we go. We're going back to 17. 1, 2.
on to 17. One. One. Stop. Stop. It was better, but not your best. Do it at 21, please. Stop. 1, 2, 21. Too much. Too much. Same intensity of air, okay? Just slow the stream down. I mean, same intensity as it's coming when you're breathing. Breathe. Stop. Oh, we're getting back to sloppy articulation. Do, dip. Here we go. 1, 2. Yes. Louder. And. You got it, guys. You got it. You got it. Paper jam. I'm going to say the same things about articulation. You've got it. You know it. You're solid. It's one worthy at contest. But to make a good band sound like a middle school band sound like a high school band, give me more articulation. So we're going to start it off again. A swing number. I love it. And you're going to use, it's long, short, right? What's your tempo again on this?
This one we're going to speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think this is the one that we played it back in February. It was a little slower. We're trying to kick it up.
Kick it up. Yeah, 'cause it's 144. You might as well.
Resisting that a little bit. But it's been a good experiment.
Yeah,
So, yeah, right
let's
back.
kick it. Okay, a 1, 2, on, 2, big, and. Yeah. Stop. Stop. We're going to make that phrase right better. And that phrase is repeated throughout the whole song, isn't it? So it's perfect. You're playing it perfect note-wise, but style, okay, right? Do da da, do da, do da, right? Do da, do da, do da. Play it. A 1 and 2 and go on. A 5, 2, ready, it's. You're doing great. Just a little bit more. 17, brass. Give me just a little bit more punch, okay? Da, da, okay? And saxes. Which note is the most important one there when you play? Saxes. Thank you. That's the accent one, right? So it's da, do, dit, do, da, dee, do, da. So that's the one underneath your pop. Do, da, dee, do, da. Play. 1,
17.
2, 17. On, 2, ready, pop. Great work, great work. Can you hear that little bit? Just that little bit. And you're doing wonderful. So my wish for you is that that music's going to be a part of your life forever. I think it's great if you play your instrument. If you don't, support the arts. Go to concerts. You know, be a part of the whole music scene forever because it's so good for the soul and lifts the spirit, and especially jazz because it's America's music. You would not have hip-hop and rap or even rock if it wasn't for the evolution of American music of jazz. And you've got a fine teacher here, Mr. Loring, and a Bradley graduate, right? Let's hear it, please, one more time at the Germantown Hills. Mr. Loring. You guys, good work. Really good work.
Thank you so much.
You're wonderful. You're stands must.
Oh, yeah, we're back there. Guys, you want to get all our stuff out of here?
I think, do they leave stands or not?
Leave the stands, leave the stands, leave the stands. Just clear out away from the next group, all
Yeah,
right?
Eric, you're doing great work.
Thank
I
you.
just did a couple notes while I was listening.
Oh, I appreciate that. I will take that.
You're doing great, great work.
Thank you so much. Germantown Hills Junior High Jazz Band. Awesome job. All right, next up we have Metamora Junior High. So we've got a little bit of a transition. Everybody be patient. We will be moving on with our second round of jazz here very soon.
Good afternoon. Now, while they're getting set up, the Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration is on Facebook. So if you go to, and it is the whole thing, Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration. I've already posted a panographic picture, panorama. I've also posted some videos. So there are several of us that are posting. We would love for you to put it on there and tag us. We would love to see what you have. We're so excited to bring this back. So we'll let them continue to set up.
Now play something, Lindsay. That's better. Turn it way down when you get it now. Hello, how are we all doing today? I don't hear you. You guys are out of school. You should be happy. My children are happy. Are we happy children? So we are going to start out, our song's called Ants in the Pants. So this is a little bit of Ants in the Pants because I don't know about you guys, but junior high kids especially sometimes have ants in the pants. Right before spring break. Do you guys have spring break yet? Yeah. Us too. Bad weather. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. So this is Ants in the Pants. For our second tune, this is Lead the Flock. Are we good to go? Yep. We're going to do one more tune for you. This is a James Bond theme. Who likes James Bond? Cool. So, hey, Mrs. Papich, one of my kids told me, this is Max back here, wave Max, that his mom was in the first band you took to Europe. And that's Max's mom. She's a fabulous person. She's my treasure. She handles all my money. So if she skips town, y'all know why. You're my witnesses. Okay, here's James Bond. Nice work. Let's give them another round. Metamore Grade School. Don Trotter. Yeah, guys, nice work. You're doing well. Where are the saxophones? Okay, you're in the second row. Okay, I'm not hearing you. We're not hearing you very much out there. So we need you to play out. Trumpets, stand back up for me. And put your stands down a little bit for me and play around the stand. You're doing a nice job. You've got a good sound. I'm a trumpet player. You've got a good sound. But sometimes some of you are playing into the stand. What does that do to your sound? Kind of mutes it, doesn't it? Yeah. And so play around it. Don't ever. Trombones, same thing. Just make a little window. Yeah, Bigger's got it right there. Just just slant that stand a little bit. So it is, so you're playing around the stand. But saxes, I need more of you, okay? I need more of you. Flutes and clarinets, I think it's great. And Don, you're to be commended for doing some arrangements that have included them so they're not just, you're not just making up parts. So you're doing great. But saxes, I could hear more of you. And since we've got the parents here, flutes and clarinets. Okay, we use flutes and clarinets in trad jazz, right?
By trad jazz, I mean, anybody? Dixieland. It's just not a term we use anymore, really. But the Dixieland jazz of the turn of the century, when it was starting. And actually, Todd Kelly's got a Water Street Stompers group, and that plays Dixieland, which we refer to now as trad jazz. Clarinets were used in that. Parents, since I've got you here, the fingering on flute and clarinet, the directors will tell you, is the same. So if you want them to excel in jazz, and if they're ever going to get serious about music, consider them doubling. And that means just they play sax too, and you have to buy another instrument, unfortunately. But it's good to double, and you might just have fun playing some sax. And it can be also heard a little bit louder in marching band when you get up to the high school where you have a good director. You guys, you're doing great. You're doing great. And my comment would be, and I just told the next band, drummers, rhythm section, you're way too far away from the band. We've got a big hole here, don't we? And it's just better. We can hear you. And I couldn't see you guys. Do you have one main set drummer, or are you switching? That would be a yes or a no. Do you just play the set? You're switching. I couldn't. Okay. So then that's why. Just spend hours on the set. That's the only way, right, Bill? There's no shortcut on drums they just got to play hours and hours and hours. Play to whatever music you like, different tempos, and just to keep it solid. And so when you practice at home, Don, your drummer's right over here, right? Yeah. And this was just a faraway setup. So, yeah, an auxiliary percussion, that's what we call you guys over there playing. I'm thrilled that she's got you keeping busy, because that is a key to everything. And play with those beats, play not just the quarter note beats. But, hey, you're James Bond. Everybody knows James Bond themes, right? And you're doing fine on it. You're doing fine. I wanted to hear some little dynamics. Sometimes we have a tendency to play the same dynamic. And even when she gives you down, you do it a little bit, but not enough to be impressive. And again, we want to make a good band better. You had some stuff at the end. Let's see. Yeah, let's take it. How about right at the end? 37 to the end. Can you find that for me? 37 to the end. And it's just a theme, okay? The theme. In jazz, we would call the theme or the melody. Anybody out there? What do we call it? Thank you, Mary. She said, we call it the head. We call it the head. So when you're into improvisation, the director can point to the head and, go back to the melody, okay? So let's do right at, is it really 37? Yeah. Do-da, do-da, do-da. A 1, 2, 2, ready, and. Stop with me, just watch it. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of trumpet. Trumpet, now I can hear you plenty. So just back off just a tad, and trombones give me a little bit more. Whole notes are fine. 37, 2, 2, ready, and. Bring it down. No, I just meant to bring it down, not stop. Okay, I would like to hear from 45 to the end, crescendo. So you're going to start soft, even though it's not written, make it exciting for the audience, and bring it up and bring it up. Trombones, you've got that lick down back in measure 40. You've got it down. Bring it out a little bit more, okay? And we got how many of you? I love it that we have that many trombones. The world need more trombone players. We need to get some girls in there now, okay? Yeah, okay. 45 rhythm section, that's do-da-do-dee. Okay, right at the very end. 2, 2, ready, soft. Oh. Whoa, stop. I must not have given it to you very well, because we didn't come in together, okay? You know the first measure, right? Look at me for it. 1, 2, together, too soft, and shh. Everybody, was that soft? No, it wasn't soft. Okay. Do-da, do-dee-da-da, dee-da. A 1, 2, ready, and. Little more, little more. More. Ready, and big, here. So the director can have fun on that last note and have that. That better? Yeah, yeah. And yes. Okay, hey, lead the flock. I know Victor Lopez. He's the writer, the composer of this piece, and he was a band director at Miami High School and is now the principal. But he's written a lot. Parents, Victor Lopez played with. You guys remember the Miami Sound Machine? I played a lot of Miami Sound Machine when I was at Woodruff, Gloria Estefan, and great stuff, fun stuff. But Victor, he wrote a little easy piece for you guys to play, and I thought you did a nice job with it. Can I hear a big first 4 measures, and then at 5, bring it down when you start the actual piece? What are the preceding measures? I mean, before you start the song, what is that called? Right? Or we just say an intro. So an intro. And so let's go ahead and play the intro big like you were. And I'm going to ask you, in rock we play even 8th notes. There's no swing. And I'm going to encourage your director to put a little swing in front of you. And because that's what separates jazz from concert. But so even 8th notes. But I'm going to tell you a little secret. When you're playing in any style, swing or rock, when you have the top note, it phrases it naturally if you go after the top note. 1, dee da dee da 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 da, 2, 3, 4, 1, da da dee da da da. See how I just went after the top note? Give that a little accent, and it'll be better already. So let's play a big 4-measure intro, and then back down, bring it back down a little bit, and keep it moving. About right there, Don. 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so what we're doing there is you're having the whole trumpet section, and then everybody else. It's a call and response, right? It's a call and response. And do you know why he named this song Lead the Flock? Well, when you see a bunch of birds flying, especially geese, yeah. Excellent, yes. And when you see geese flying, I think they're geese. They're like in a V many times. And when they move, whoever's in the lead, they follow. And so that's what this is. So you're going to play. So I'm going to encourage you, as you play this, I don't have any more times, but to go ahead and have one individual or 2 individuals play it. Or switch it up and let the flutes and clarinets who can't be heard enough, let them do it. Can we try it that way right now? Let's try it at 9. Flutes and clarinets, you get the solo. You get the leaders, okay? Are we ready? Measure 9. Yes, tambourines. That was better. Cowbell. You want to play a little something different too? Go ahead and be creative. Nothing out there, just, Okay, here we go. We're at 9. We're at measure 9. Flutes and clarinets, you're going to play that solo nice, and then everybody's going to echo you. 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and then my only other comment would be on 45. What happens at 45? What's going on? It is a solo, and you were playing together or one at a time? Couple of people played. Okay. I'm going to encourage you to add improvisation. When they put a solo in, they say, hey, go ahead and learn that solo, memorize it even, and then make it your own. Right, Don? Make it your own. Then add a little bit, something else to it that makes it your own, that you're actually improvising. It's okay to follow it first time around, second time, third time, but then get it in your ear, okay, and then try to, that's your chance to improvise, and you're in a good key for that. So, hey, Ants in the Pants is fun. The only thing I would say is what I said to the first band, when you have those accent marks, like at measure 5, we need some separation there, you know what I mean? And you're doing good. Again, these are pieces that are for flute, clarinet. It's kind of a modified concert band. And drummer, just keep solid as you can, okay? Just keep it solid as you can, and have fun with the auxiliary. I'm thrilled you're doing that. Can we just start this, please? And you're going to open with that little drum solo, right? 1 in a 2 in a 3 4. 1 in a 2 in a 3 4. 1, 2. 1 and 2 and ready drums. 1, 2. Let's clean that up just a little bit. Trumpet, you're doing great. Space it a little bit. Make it a little space. 2. That was so good, we're going to hear it again. Okay, girlfriend? 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Better. Yeah. Okay, you're doing it. You're playing a lot of rock and having fun, and I'm so glad. When do you guys all practice? Oh. Okay, have me come over. And I say that to Eric and Ashley. I'm happy to come over. I live downtown here. I'm happy to come over. And you guys are doing great. You're doing great. Please keep playing your instruments. Keep playing in high school. Keep playing, and music's going to just reward you in many, many ways. So one more time, please, Miss Trotter, Metamore Grade School Jazz Band. My pleasure.
Hi, I am Nate Massa. I'm the student teacher here at Central. I have had the privilege of working with these awesome kiddos and Mrs. Hool all semester. They are incredible, and we are going to open with the Joseph Zawinul standard Birdland, made popular by the Buddy Rich Big Band.
First of all, I want to give a huge round of applause to all the musicians in the room. You're so professional, and the respect you're giving to your fellow musicians is honorable and remarkable. And wonderful job. Thank you so much. We have this motto in Peoria: if it plays in Peoria, it'll play anywhere. And so you are all a part of this. We have a wonderfully huge and amazing music and arts community in this town, and every single musician in this town locally has been a part of the Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration. So please keep playing your music. It will stay with you for the rest of your lives. We kick off, because obviously this is Easter week. We were scheduled to be down at the courthouse for the rest of the week, but because it's Easter week, we don't have any schools scheduled. So we will kick off the celebration on Tuesday, April 19th, at the courthouse. We are so very excited, and we're just really glad to be back. And will we be seeing you all again down at the courthouse? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah? Awesome. I look forward to it. I have to say, one of my favorite memories, Dawn, it was a few years ago. You guys were rocking. I should say you were grooving the Jazz House. Swinging and grooving. I remember dancing all around. It was so fun. So look forward to it. Thank you again. Big round of applause to Germantown Hills and Metamora Junior High. And last but certainly not least, we have Washington Central. Again, thank you so much to the Riverfront Museum for having us here. Thank you so much again, Mary Jo. You are so amazing to watch. And again, also Kidder Music for being our sponsor today.
My name's Ashley Houle, and I'm the director of bands at Central Intermediate School. And on that last piece, we had Adeline Cosi on clarinet. We had Maddie James solo on alto sax, Grant Maston back there on xylo, and Brandon Adams on baritone.
Yeah, and you know, to all the students today that played a solo, raise your hand back there if you played a solo. Raise your hand up here if you played a solo. Let's hear, it takes bravery. Yes, it takes bravery to play a solo because you're never going to know, what happens with your read or your breathing, or you get dry mouth, and you're all doing such great work on those solos. So I want to encourage, I know you have a lot in your band, but I want to encourage you all to try to take solos. Everybody can solo, okay? Just be brave, and you're doing great. You're doing great. I noticed your directors and Nate were so proud of you from Bradley to come and do this. You did a great job. Very nice. And I noticed your director's tuning you. And tuning is one of those necessary things. And I'm a believer. You guys, can you look at me? I know you're getting tired. Thank you. I'm a believer that once you learn to play in tune, you're not going to like it playing out of tune. You're going to go, wait a minute, something's not right. And you all have cell phones, don't you? Most of you have cell phones. Download a tuner. Download a tuner. Parents ask them to see their tuner. Metronome's good too, especially you guys. You can practice with metronomes. Keep that beat steady. But download a tuner. So right before rehearsal starts, man, get your tuner out, put it on your stand, check your pitch, and go from there, and your directors will love you, right? Right, Ashley, Miss Hool? Absolutely get that going. But I'm guessing that Drama for Your Mama is your favorite song? Yeah, I can pick that up. But I'm thrilled that your directors are playing a variety of things, okay? Honestly, Drama for Your Mama is good, and you just maybe work articulations a little bit more. I want to talk just a minute about Come Fly With Me. Adults here, how many of you remember Come Fly With Me, come fly down, dee-da-da. I'm going to say, play the Frank Sinatra version of this for them, okay? So they can hear Frank sing Fly With Me, because until you hear the vocal and rhythm, I'm thrilled you're working on a swing pattern. I'm just thrilled you're working on a swing pattern. And so I'd like to hear just a little bit of it again from the top. And my biggest comment is when you see a note with a dot over it, what does it mean? We call it staccato. Yeah, and in jazz, it's just a shorter note than the others. It doesn't have to be clipped totally, but let's just play this from the intro, and I want to hear the rhythm section again. And if it's accented, go for it, right? If it's short, play it short. About right there. A 1, 2, from the top, 2, ready, and... To double check the rhythm section. You're doing great over there, okay? Just keep that maybe a little closer to the dome to cut over the band, because they need to hear that. It's really key. In all the drummers here, in rock, bass drum and snare drum are most important, right? But in swing jazz, the cymbal and the hi-hat are the most important. Yeah, and listen to that. Listen to Frank sing, and you're just going to get an idea, a little bit more of style. And I'm thrilled you're doing that, Ashley. Thrilled. Hey, on Birdland. Okay, drummer man. Oh, okay. Mary, you got that? which is what position? Yeah, second. It was pretty well in tune, guys, but just come in on it, and you guys, drop your jaw, drop way down, so it's in tune and you're ready for that boom, boom. It's really cool. And the bass, where are you? And you're playing too. You're playing that line too. Let's take it from the opening, okay? And don't stop till I stop you, okay? It's one of my favorite tunes, isn't it? It's got to be one of yours. Okay. Okay, when the conductor kicks off the tempo, all eyes should be right here, which is going to kick out here or here. Okay? And right here. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. 1, 2, bit better? One more time, okay? And drop the jaw, big sound. Let me have it. 2 from the top. 1 and 2 and ready, it's 2, 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Not too much, not too much. It going a little longer, a little longer. This is where you go off. In. Oh, no, we need it to explode there. Right? I mean explode. That's the big hit. Dee-da-da. Okay? So, we're going to go back a little bit. You're doing great. 17. So what it does is, hey, 9, saxes, you come in soft. And then trumpets, they bring up the volume a little bit. And we build on it. We build on it. And the big hit is 25. Let it explode. Okay, here we go. Back to 9. 2. Keep it moving like a little faster. 2, you can hack it. You can hack it. You're good. 2, 9 and 2 and ready. Soft. to have some fun. Let's have stand up. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Ben. Great, great. What a fun day. Just to clarify, April is Jazz Appreciation Month, and we are celebrating Jazz Appreciation Month, started by Mary and I's friend John Hasse, curator at the Smithsonian 21 years ago. Jazz Appreciation Month. And we're celebrating Jazz Appreciation Day, which is April 30th, early, because we know those people, and they said, yeah, do it, right? Right, Mindy? What a joy. Students, all of you, it was my pleasure. You get my blood boiling, and I forget how much I love working with kids with horns, you know? It's been great. You guys all doing well. Again, I want to encourage you to stay in band in high school, college, and again, may music be a part of your life forever. You want to say the closing words? But what fun today. Keep playing those horns, and may music be a part of your life forever. It was my pleasure to be here.
Quick selfie. Quick selfie with the band. Okay. Yes, and all of your performances will be submitted to the International Jazz Day Foundation, which is Herbie Hancock's foundation, because it is a Saturday this year, and we can't have schools perform on Saturday because it's a Saturday. So your videos will be submitted to the International Jazz Day Foundation, which is really exciting. We are the only organization in downstate Illinois outside of Chicago to be a part of International Jazz Day. So, yeah, again, thank you, everybody. You were amazing. I have chills. What an amazing start to an amazing celebration. Thank you for being a part of it. Oh, yes, and Gerald M. Brookhart right here. He's the founder. We love you. Safe travels, everybody. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Passover, whatever you celebrate. And, yes, also, thank you to Mr. Eric Loring, Dawn Trotter, and Ashley Houle, and our student teacher, Nate. Thank you, everybody. Right? I said Nate, right? Yeah, got it.